Well, I just wanted to let you people know that I don't care what you do at all. I don't care what you people do at all. You see, I wasn't born to actually change anything in the world, as you call it, because you always refer to the doings on this planet as being the doings of the world. Well, I don't care what you're doing in your little world here. I can't change anything. I could never have changed anything. You can't change one evil person. Not even that whole team of gods working for months could change one evil person. No, they couldn't. So, certainly I couldn't change billions of evil people. So that certainly wasn't my purpose in life. Because somebody once implicated that I was trying to change people. Actually, I was minding my own business and trying to live my life as best as possible, that's all. That's all I've done in my life, is try to live as best as possible. Of course, unconsciously I've been spying, because that's the most important duty I have, is to find out your plans, your unconscious plans. So unconsciously I've been spying on you. Now, of course, your biggest crimes all started off in the 1950s with the hydrogen bomb and the mass helling of animals in your industrialized slaughterhouses. Well, all this is obviously just a progression from what you had done in the 14,000 years preceding that. You see, evil people never change, and there's a weight, there's a kind of weight, you can call it karma if you like. If you have 14,000 years of evil behavior behind you, you're never going to be able to change after that. No. If you've been attacking the entire universe, which, as you call it, because you use the word universe, so I'll use the word universe, and you have been attacking the whole universe from this little planet for 14,000 years, well, nobody who is in charge of the universe is going to suddenly forgive you. And they're not going to want to make you into good people either. You don't tend to want to make people like that into good people. You want to send them all to hell. And that's what's going to happen to you. And it, of course, has already happened in a certain sense to some people. Justice is meted out at the end of time. Everyone is contained with a special number in a death stamp in one of the monoliths. But from now to the end of time, it's always a quarter of a second, as I said in another video. So if anyone died in the year 1700 and went to hell at the end of time, they didn't notice any weight whatsoever. They didn't notice the enormous length of time passing at all before they went to hell. They simply went straight to hell from their deathbeds. And I just wanted to repeat that notion, that I don't care at all what you people do. I just run in my own life, I mind my own business. I've been accused of being very selfish. Well, of course I'm very selfish, because the moment I think about anyone else, they tell me to mind my own business. So if I'm told to mind my own business, if I think about someone else, then I should mind my own business. So I am minding my own business, and I am being very selfish. And what I think about is my own little things, you know, my computer, etc. I don't have much money. I have enough, but only just for one little thing, and that's the computer. And I have the total dependence on tobacco. So I have to smoke quite a lot, but I try and manage it so that I don't spend too much money. And really, things have gone better for me since I stopped drinking, because that was a terrible thing, drinking, because it consumed a lot of money, that's all. Doesn't do any harm drinking alcohol, according to me. It does harm to your pockets, and all that money flushed down your throat is a waste of money. And I save about €300 a month by not drinking. All I drink is water. You know, you can go into quite a luxurious bar, order a glass of mineral water, and go and sit and drink it in the open on the tables, and as though it was a luxury cocktail. And that's what I do. And I enjoy my mineral water with a hand-rolled cigarette. That's how I manage. And I just mind my own business in my life. To repeat myself again, I'm not. I mean, I didn't start minding other people's business until they started minding my business. I mean, if people had left me alone, I wouldn't have taken any notice of them at all. Not consciously. Unconsciously, yes. Because unconsciously, I'm actually a spy. And of course, I decided to make a judgment on you people. Maybe that was intended, but my judgment is not necessary, because other people could have easily judged you. And it's simply, if you are sending beings to hell, as you people automatically do, because you're incapable of killing any animal without sending it to hell. And thus, as a consequence, you're incapable of dying as well without going to hell. So, amidst people like this, I have to mind my own business, because otherwise I get shocked by the pure horror. And I managed to invent myself a kind of fantasy world for many years where you were all the beautiful people. And I hid it under the guise of syndrome of Stockholm syndrome, which is falling in love with Italy. Because there was a man called Stockholm who fell in love with Italy, and ever since, anyone who fell in love with Italy has been called afflicted by the syndrome of Stockholm syndrome. And I came to Italy because a girl sort of blackmailed me emotionally, and she had lied to me. She had told me that she was single and a bit younger than she was, and it resulted that she was instead separated with a child. Well, I just took no notice of that. I mean, I didn't not take any notice of it actually. She blackmailed me emotionally into coming to live in Italy with her, but on the other hand, I quite willingly did it because I couldn't find a place to live in London. In London, everybody made it impossible for me to live there. First of all, there were English people telling me I shouldn't go away from England. And then, on the other hand, there were the Italian people wanting me to go to Italy. So since in Italy I would have a house, and I did have a house to live in for 6 years until I couldn't stand this woman any longer, I had a house, yes. I had a very comfortable apartment to live in. The only problem was the woman with whom I lived with, and especially her child, who was a little monster. I grew up with little children, so I know that they are not very nice. As I said in another video, you people are less dangerous between 30 and 50 years old. You're tolerable then, but at 3 years old you are not at all supportable. Absolutely unsupportable child in that house. And I put up with that child for 6 years. Then I left. Also, the woman was unsupportable, full of jealousy and envy and everything like that. She was not a nice person at all, and I have not ever met a pleasant woman. I've just met women who are full of jealousy and envy, and that's the most disgusting shit stuff, really. To use the words, I don't usually use words like shit, but that is really foul stuff. Foul stuff, jealousy and envy. And I want to say that I just mind my own business. And that's what this video is about. It's about me minding my own business. And if you people let me mind my own business, then I will mind my own business. If you people start invading my own world and trying to make things difficult for me, then I will mind your business. Simply as that. Tit for tat.